time to start our session. So, hello everyone, and welcome back. And to those who are new here, welcome to Story Voice, a live storytelling experience where we bring you amazing storytellers and authors to read to you and the world. My name is Raneem Saleh, and I will be your storyteller today, leading you on an exciting journey with our partners Recycler Donation and Environmental Activist Prason the Hearts button. Who you might know few weeks ago today is one of the co-founders of Recycler. So if you're excited to meet Miss Maria today, you know what to do. Press on the hearts button to invite her. So let's see. Okay, I can see many of you are
Hi,
sending so many hearts. Hi Maria,
I
how
am
are
fine.
you?
How are you, Raneem?
I'm doing great. Welcome back to Story Voice.
Thank you. I am really happy to be here today with you again.
Same here. So I think our story friends are also excited to read the story with you as well. So Miss Maria, can you remind our students and tell them more about you, what you do, what's your role at Recycler, what's your favorite book and your hobby?
Yes, of course, Raneem. So I am Maria Abdel Karim and I am co-founder of Recycler Donation, an environmental youth movement that is helping nature throughout recycling the waste, raising awareness, and creating cleanup campaigns. My favorite book, as I mentioned before, is The Fireman by Joe Hill, and I love hiking in nature.
Oh, that's so interesting. Thank you for sharing this, Maria.
Thank you.
And our story friends, I have a surprise for you. So for today, we're going to have two co-hosts instead of one. So if you're excited to invite our second co-host for today, Mr. Eli, who is a volunteer at Recycler Donation and an environmental activist, press on the hearts button. Okay, so let's invite Mr. Eli. I can see you're sending so many hearts.
Good evening.
Hi. Hi, Mr.
Hello.
Eli.
Hello, Raneem.
How are
Hello,
you?
Maria. I'm great. Thanks for
Hi,
asking.
Ali.
Welcome back. Welcome to Story Voice, Eli.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here with you.
It's a pleasure. So, Eli, can you tell our story friends more about yourself? What do you do? What's your role at Recycler? What's your hobby and your favorite book?
Sure. My name is Ali Barhoush. I'm a new volunteer at Recycler Donation. And my favorite book is The Little Prince. My favorite hobby is writing and reading.
Oh, that's really nice. I'm pretty sure many of our story friends share the same hobby with you. They like to read and write.
No doubts.
So, guys, are you ready to start with our story for today?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, our story friends, you already know by now that you can pinch to zoom on the words in order to read with Eli. Eli, are you ready to start reading the story?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Why should I recycle? A story illustrated by Mike Gordon. Yes, thank you. In my family, we recycle our garbage. We return things so they can be used again. We didn't always recycle. We used to throw everything away. On our way to school, we always pass Mr. Chris's house. Mr. Chris is our teacher. One day, we saw him putting a special box with cans, bottles, and paper by the gate. What are you doing? We asked him. This box is for recycling. All these things are taken away and used again, said Mr. Chris. What's recycling? He said, I'll explain at school. In class, Mr. Chris asked us what we did with our trash. So we answered, we put it in the garbage can. It's just all garbage. Mr. Chris' garbage contained lots of useful things that can be recycled or used again. So we asked, why should I recycle? Mr. Chris took the class to a recycling center. It had separate containers for bottles, cans, plastic, clothes, and paper. What do you think happens to all the glass that goes in here? Asked Mr. Chris. It all gets broken down to make new shiny bottles. And guess what happens to all the cans that go in here? Asked Mr. Jones. They get melted down to make new metal things, such as bikes and scooters. And what about the paper and plastic that goes in here and here? Mr. Chris asked. The paper gets shredded and used to make new books and comics. This plastic can be used to make all kinds of things, including clothes. You might be wearing some, said Mr. Most of the garbage we put in the trash can get buried in dumps that spoil the countryside. It's good to recycle as much as you can, said Mr. Kliss. So what else can we recycle? Clothes, books, and toys that you don't want can be all taken to the second-hand store, explained Mr. Kliss. The food we buy at supermarkets comes in packages that can often be used again. I told mom and dad about our trip to the recycling center. Now we buy recycled things at the store. We always recycle the plastic bags too. We also recycle everything at home. Fruit and vegetable spearings get recycled on our new compost heap. The compost helps my mom dries vegetables to grow. Now we recycle so much garbage. There's hardly any left to put in the can. Recycling is kind to nature, it saves money, and it's fun.
Thank you, Eli, for reading this amazing story in an amazing way. We really enjoyed it.
Your team.
So, Eli, what do you think of this story? How was it?
I think the story is very inspiring for our students so they know how to recycle their garbage at home.
I definitely agree with you. Maria, what do you think? How was the story?
I think that the story is an educational story that will let the students learn more about how to sort their trash.
That's true. That's true. It's very important. So, thank you, Eli, for reading it to us. Guys, do you think we can give that chance to our students to read with us?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, so Maria, can you please tell our story friends what they should do in order to participate as I go back to the first page?
Yes, sure, Ranim. So, in order to participate, all you have to do is press on the plus button at the bottom of the screen and raise your hand. Okay, so we can choose you, and don't be afraid. We are here to help you. Eli, can you translate it to Arabic, please?
Yes, sure. لكن لتقدروا تشاركوا معنا وتقروا القصة بدكم تدقسوا على تقسة الزائد بكعب الشاشة عندكم. بس تدقسوا عليها في ايد حتبين، بتكبسوا على الايد وهيك نحن بنعرف انه انتم حاضرين لتقروا معنا، وما حدا منكم يستحي، نحن هون تنساعدكم.
Thank you, Maria and Eli, for helping us. So I think we're ready to take our first participant for today and our first story friend. And our first participant will be, who is it? Zahra.
Good evening, Zahra.
How are you? Hope
I'm
you're
great.
doing well.
How old are you, Zahra?
I'm 13 years old.
Wow, that's amazing. Are you ready to read the story with us?
Yes, of course. In
Yeah,
my
start.
family, we in my family we recycle our garbage. We return things so they can be used again. We didn't always recycle. We used to throw everything away.
Wow, that's amazing reading, Zahra.
Thanks for you.
Great reading, Zahra.
Thanks.
Thank you, Zahra. Don't forget to stay with us for the activities.
You're welcome, teacher.
So
Bye.
Thanks
let's
for.
bye bye.
Bye.
Let's see who our second participant for today is, and our second participant is Adam.
Good evening, Adam.
Good evening.
How are you?
Fine. Well, thank
What
you.
school are you, Adam?
Garden City School.
Nice, that's great. Are you ready to read with us?
Yes.
Let's go.
On our way to school, we always pass Mr. Chris's house. Mr. Chris is our teacher. One day we saw him putting a special box with cans, bottles, and papers by the gate. What are you doing?
Nice. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you,
You're
Adam,
welcome.
for
Can my brother
participating.
read? Can
Sure,
my brother read?
sure. Yeah, he'll read the next page. What's his name? Muhammad?
Hi, I'm Muhammad.
Hello, Hamad. Yalla, are you ready to read with us?
Yes.
Okay, yalla, go.
This box is for recycling. All these things are taken away and used again, said Mr. Chris. What's recycling? I'll explain at school.
Thank
Great
you,
job.
Muhammad.
Thank you.
Thank you, Muhammad and Adam, for reading for us today. It's a pleasure to
You're
have you
welcome.
always. Thank you. Don't forget to stay with us for the activities. So let's
Of
see
course.
who our next participant is. And our next participant is
Me.
Carla.
Hello, Carla.
Hi.
How are you? كيفك يا كارلا؟
Carla, can you hear us? Oh,
I
I
think
think we lost. Yeah, I think we lost Carla. Carla, don't worry. You can raise your hand again so we can choose you. Let's take another participant meanwhile. So our next participant is Rahaf.
hello, Rahaf. Rahaf, can you hear us?
Hi, Rahaf. Can you hear us? Oh, I think we lost Rahaf as well. Rahaf, you can also raise your hand again. Let's take another participant. Sila is our next participant.
Hello, Sila. Hi,
Hi.
Sila. How are you?
I'm fine.
What school are you from, Sila?
Saida Generation School.
Nice, that's amazing. Yalla, are you ready to read with us?
Yes, of course.
Go.
In class, Mer Stress asked
Mr. Chris.
us, Mr. Stress asked
Great.
us what we did with our trash. Mr. Stress garbage contained lots of useful things that can be recycled or used again.
Great job.
Thank you, Sheila, for reading with us. Don't forget to stay with us for
Thank
the
you.
activity. So let's take our next participant. Who is it? It's Amir.
Hello, Amir. How are you? Do you hear
Amir,
us,
can you
Amir?
hear us? I think I think there's a lag from Amir's side. Amir, you can join again, okay? Let's
Hi.
take another participant, and our next participant is Fatima.
Welcome,
Hi.
Fatima.
Hi.
How are you? How old are
Hi.
you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm 8. What school are you from, Fatima?
LCMS school.
That's amazing. Are you excited to read the story for us?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Mr. Chris took the class to recycling center. It had separate
Separate.
separate containers for bottles, cans, plastic, clothing, and paper. What do you think happens to all the glass that goes in here? Asked Miss Chris.
Wow.
Great
Thank
job,
you.
Fatima.
Thank you, Fatima. You read in an amazing way. Don't forget to participate in the activities as well, okay?
Okay.
So
Bye.
let's
Bye.
take our next
Bye.
participant. Bye, Fatima. Our next
Bye.
participant is Mustafa.
Hello, Mustafa.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. So, are you ready to read the story?
Of course.
What school are you from, Mustafa?
Tire Community School.
Nice. That's great. Yalla, read for us.
It all gets broken down to make new shiny bottles. And guess what happens to all the cans that go in here? Asked Mrs. Jones.
Bravo.
Thank
Excellent,
you.
Great job.
Mustafa. You read in an amazing way. So let's take our next participant. And our next participant is, who is it? Nada.
Hello, Nada.
Method
How are you?
done to make new metal things such as bags and structures. And what about the paper and plastic that goes in here and here? Mr. Mr. Shears
Chris.
asked.
Nice. Thank you.
Brilliant. Wow.
Nada was so excited to read with us today. Thank you,
Nada,
Nada.
how old?
Nada, Mr. Eli is asking, how old are you?
10.
That's great. Amazing reading for a 10-year-old.
Thank you, Nada, for reading with us. Let's
Bye,
take our
Nada.
next participant. And our next participant is Ahmad.
Hello, Ahmad.
Hello.
How
Yeah,
are
hi.
you?
Fine.
Fine. How old are you, Ahmad?
Thank you. And you?
Hi.
11.
11. Okay. What school are you from, Ahmad?
What bro?
Okay. Are you
School.
excited to read the story for us?
Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
Yes. The paper got shredded and used to make new books and comics. This plastic can be used to make a kind of things, including clothes you might be wearing. Some said Mr. Chris.
Nice reading, Ahmad. Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you, Ahmad, for reading for us. Don't forget to stay with us for the activities. So let's
Welcome.
take our next participant. Our next
Yes.
participant is Tala.
Can can I read the next?
Hello, Tala.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I think Tala pressed on the X button by mistake. Tala, raise your hand again so we can choose you. Okay? So let's take our next participant for today. And our next participant is Salah.
Hello, Salah.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine.
What school are you from, Salah?
أجيال سيدة
Nice.
Generation School.
That's nice. Are you excited to read the story for us?
Yes,
Okay, let's do it.
most of the garbage we put in the trash can get buried and dumped. That pull
Boiled.
the boil the contracid it good
Counted.
it good to recycle as
Recycle.
much as you can, said Mr. Cheers. Chris.
Great job, Salah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Salah. You read in an amazing way.
Nice to
So
meet
let's
you.
nice to meet you too, Salah. So let's take our next participant. And our next participant is Sham.
Hello, Sham.
Hello.
Welcome to Story Voice. هقول لك أهلا وسهلا فيك.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
So, how old are you, Sham?
8.
You're 8. Amazing. What school are you from?
TCS school.
Nice. Are you ready to read the story for us?
Yes.
Let's go.
شو الكلمة؟
Clothes,
Close box and toys that you want
want,
want
yes, can all be taken.
and want to the وين صار هون؟ The
Second hand,
store store
okay.
and explained Mr. Chris.
Chris,
Wow!
great job.
Great job, Sham. You did an amazing
Thank
job.
you.
You did an amazing job, Sham. Thank you for reading to us. Let's take our next participant.
Thank
Our next participant is Zainab.
Oh. Hello, Zainab.
Hello,
How are you?
fine, and you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. So, what school are you from, Zainab?
I'm from educational school.
Nice. Are you excited to read the story for us?
Sure.
Let's go.
I told Mom and Dad about our trip to the recycling center. Now we buy recycled things at the stores. We always recycle the plastic bags too. We
Great
Very
job,
good
Zainab.
reading.
Great job, Zainab. You did an amazing
thank
job. Thank you for reading to us. Stay with us for the activities. So let's see
sure.
who our next participant is. And it is Lana.
Hello, Lana.
Hello.
How are you? How are you, Lana?
Lana, can
I
you
think
hear
you are
us?
Lana.
Oh, okay. Lana, raise your hand again so we can choose you. Let's take our next participant meanwhile. So our next participant is Ghazal.
Hello, Ghazal.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. How old are you, Ghazal?
10.
You're 10. That's amazing. What school are you from?
Canadian.
Canada. Wow. Are you ready to read the story for us?
Yes.
Let's do it.
The compost helps my mom's price
Prize vegetables.
vegetable to grow.
Nice. Amazing, Ghazal. Thank you for the reading.
Wonderful reading, Azal.
Teacher أنا بعدي عم بتعلم English.
But you did a great job. Don't you agree, guys? Miss غزل عملت كتير منيح
برافو.
وقالت
Yes,
كتير منيح.
did a
She did an amazing job. That's so
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
thank you, Ghazal.
Okay, so let's see our next participant. So our next participant for today is Lilia.
Hello, Lilia.
How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Welcome to Story Voice, Lilia.
Thank you so much.
How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
Nice. That's amazing. What school?
LCMS.
Wow. I'm so excited to hear you read for us.
Thank you.
Yalla, let's do it.
May I read?
Yes.
Now we recycle so much garbage. There's hardly any left to put in the can. Recycling is kind to nature. It saves money and it's fun.
Great job, Lilia.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lilia, for reading the last page to us. It was really amazing. You read it in an amazing way.
Of course. Have a nice
Okay.
day. Bye.
You too, Lilia. Bye.
Bye.
Stay with us for the
Bye.
activities.
Of course.
Okay, so Lilia read this in an amazing way, and all of our students did. Eli, what do you think? How were our students reading today?
I think our right students, they did very beautiful way.
I definitely agree with you. They read in an amazing way. Maria, what do you think? How were they reading?
They were reading in a fantastic way. The reading was so beautiful.
I definitely agree with you. Our story friends can read in an amazing way. Thank you guys for participating with us. Before we move on, I need to remind our story friends that they can follow us on Facebook and Instagram to get to know more about Story Voice and any announcement we make regarding future sessions, hosts, co hosts, and the competitions. So we're waiting for you there as well. Guys, do you think we're ready to move on to the activities?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I can see you're both excited, and I can see our story friends are excited as well. So, we're going to start with the activities, and our first participant for the activities is. Who is it? Okay, so our first participant is Margarita.
Hi, Margarita. How are you?
I am fine, and you?
I am fine. Which school are you, Margarita?
From LCMS school.
Okay, are you ready to start reading the first question?
Yes, of course.
Yalla, go ahead.
Match the cycle glass.
Okay. So what do you think? How do we process glass when recycling it?
Um, it it is gets broken to make a new tiny bottles. Thank you.
Excellent. Excellent, Margarita. Do you want to do the
Thank
second
you.
one?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Cans. It it can be all kinds of things, including clothes.
Do you think that's it, or they get melted down to make new metal things such as bikes and scooters, for example?
Yes, this number.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Margarita.
Thank you. I give help with.
نحن
Thank
كتير
you,
بنحبك.
Margarita.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Have a
guys.
nice day.
You too, dear. So let's take our next participant.
Goodbye.
And our next participant is, who is it? Who is it? Let's see. So our next participant is Fatima.
Hi, Fatima. Hello, Fatima. Can you hear us?
I think Fatima is facing some technical issues. So let's try and take another participant meanwhile. Okay, so our next participant is Rama.
Hi, Rama. How are you?
Hi.
Are you fine?
Hi.
Can you hear us, Rama?
Oh, I think Rama pressed on the X button. It's okay. Let's see who can participate with us. So our next participant is Alisar.
Hi, Alisar.
How are
How
you?
are you? I am fine, and you?
I'm fine.
Okay, are you ready? Which school are you first, Alisar?
I'm from Al Public School.
Okay. Are you ready to start to continue the exercise?
Yes, I'm ready.
يلا read.
Paper, it gets shredded and used to make new books and comics.
Wow, that's great. That's the right answer.
Thank you.
Bravo, Alisar.
Can I do the next one?
Yes, you can.
Fruit and vegetable peelings, they get recycled on a compost heap, which helps other fruits and vegetables grow.
Bravo, that's well done. That's the right
Thank you so
answer.
much.
Would you like to continue the exercise and do the last one?
Okay.
Yalla, go ahead.
Plaster, it can be used to make all kinds of things, including clothes.
Yes, that's true. Bravo.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
Thank you, Elisar.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Elisar, for participating with us. So let's move to our next
My pleasure.
activity. And our next participant is Amina.
Amina Saleh.
Hello, Amina.
Hello.
Are you ready for the?
Amina, if you're using two devices, can you join from one device so we can hear you better?
What?
Can you hear us better now?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Amina, are you ready for the activity? I didn't hear you. Amina?
Hi. Sorry, the internet is it's not good.
That's okay. Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you, Amina?
What?
How old are you? قديش
How old
عمرك؟
are you? 13.
Nice. يلا here. I think we lost her.
Oh, I think she's facing some connection issues. That's okay. Once the connection is back, you could join again, Amino. So let's take another participant. Meanwhile, our next participant is Yasmin.
Hello, Yasmin. Yasmin, do you hear me?
Yasmin, can you hear us? I think Yasmin is facing some technical issues as well. So let's see our next participant. Our next participant is Ayham.
Hello, Ayham. How are you? Ayham, can you hear us?
Let's take another participant for this activity, which is Ali.
Hello, Ali. Hi, Ali.
Hi, Ali.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. What school are you from, Ali?
From TCS school.
Nice. That's great. Yeah. Can you read the question?
Yes, of course. What happens when we don't recycle?
So, what do you think happens when we don't recycle, ya Ali?
The animal will die.
The animals will die. Wonderful answer. That's a very smart and clever answer. How do you know how animals could die from not recycling?
By breathing it.
They what? I didn't hear.
Me too, I don't hear your question.
Yes, I was asking how could an animal die if we don't recycle?
While breathing it.
By eating the trash?
Yes.
That's true. Thank you, Ali. Very clever answer.
Excellent.
Welcome.
Thank you, Ali, for this amazing answer. So let's move to our next activity, and our participant for this activity will be Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine and you?
I am great. Which school are you, Hannah?
Yusuf, Jbal.
Okay. Are you ready to read the question and answer it?
Yes, sure.
Yalla, go ahead.
How does recycling protect living things and environment? It does protect it. It does protect it because the environment will be wouldn't be polluted by the trash and and there wouldn't be trash on the roads, so people would live safely.
Yes, that's
Wow.
true. Remarkable answer. Thank you, Hannah. You too.
Amazing answer. Thank you. So let's take our next participant, and our next participant is Hadi.
Hello, Hadi.
Hi,
How are you?
fine.
How old are you, ya Hadi?
10.
What school are you from?
I'm from from Rafiq Hariri Public School.
Nice, that's amazing. Are you ready for the activity?
Yes.
Yalla, read the question.
Have you ever recycled? What did you recycle?
Have you ever recycled, ya Hadi?
Yes.
What did you recycle? Can you tell us? And how you
Yes.
did it?
I recycled the glasses, the purple one, and I recycled the blue one.
The paper.
I recycled all of them.
Nice. You recycle everything at home.
Yeah.
Great
Great.
job.
Thank you, Hadi, who participated in the activities. So I think Hadi answered our last activity. However, I have a surprise for Mr. Eli. So, Miss Maria, can you tell Mr. Eli what's the surprise?
Yes, of course, Ranim. So now, Eli, you are on the big screen where each student have the opportunity to ask you a question they were curious to know about. Okay?
Okay, let's
Okay,
do
so
it.
our first story friend gonna ask you, Eli, is Liam.
Hello,
Hello,
Lean.
Mr. Ali. Ilu.
How are
Fine,
you?
thank you. And you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. What's your question, Lean?
Um, just let me think.
Just sure. Take your time.
How can you save the go- by by mo- by planting more trees?
How can I plant more trees?
Yes.
Okay, how can I save the environment by planting more trees? That's your
Yes.
question, Lean. Yes. So basically, we at Recycler, we always plant trees so trees can clean up the pollution from the air. Because as you might know, that trees have this capability of cleaning the air from every toxins and polluting substances.
Yes. You.
Thanks for this question.
Thank you. Welcome. It's my
Thank you,
pleasure.
Eli, for this amazing question, and thank you, Eli, for answering it. It's really beneficial. So let's take our next question from Dina.
Hello, Dina. Hello, Dina.
Fine, thank
How are
you.
you?
And you?
How, I'm great. How
I'm
old are you, Dina?
11 years old.
Amazing. What school are you
From
from?
Sada Generation School.
Nice. So, what's your
Which
question, Dina?
school you got in when you was a kid?
When I was younger, I was at the school of Our Lady in Junior. What?
Okay, it's nice.
Thank you, Dina. Thank you for
Thank you,
this
Dina, for
question.
this amazing question. So
Love you.
we love you too. And our next question will be from Sharel and Sharbil. So let's see what's the question.
Hello, Sherbet.
Hello,
How are you guys?
I'm fine.
That's great. How old are you, Sherbet?
10.
10. Amazing. What school are you from?
شو بتحبي تسألي لمستر إيلي أو تسألوه لمستر
شو ما
إيلي؟
شو ما بدكم.
How old are you?
Okay. I'm 18. How old are you أنت?
10.
You're 10 years old. That's nice. Thank you for your question.
Thank you guys for the question, and thank you Eli for answering those questions. I think our story friends love you now at Story Voice. They really enjoyed the session with you. And now
Thank
I
you,
have a
Raheem.
surprise for both of you guys, for Maria and Eli. Since you're colleagues and you work together, I need each one of you to describe the other using one word. So Eli, can you use one word to describe Maria?
Hmm. One word isn't enough to describe Maria, but I think Maria is very dedicated to her work and she does her work with love.
Oh, that's really
Thank
nice.
you.
Maria, now it's your turn. Can you describe Eli in one word?
Well, I also think that one word isn't enough, but I am going to say that he is really hardworking.
Thank you, Maria.
That's really nice, guys. This is a firework for both of you.
Thank
So
you.
I think we reached the end of our activities and we're going to move to our take home activity for this week. Before we mention it, last week we asked our story friends to participate in this activity and we got those amazing activities from our story friends across Lebanon. So we have Qasim Zain, Ahmad, Raneem, Ahmad Msawid, Sarah and Zahra who participated and did this amazing job. What do you think,
Wow,
guys? How were the activities?
great.
Amazing.
They are so talented.
Uh, so let's move to our activity for this week. All you need is 5 old plastic bags or boxes and a marker. And what you're going to do is that you're going to use those bags or boxes as trash bins. You're going to use the marker to label them each as paper, plastic, glass, metal, and organic. And instead of throwing all of our garbage together, you can sort it into these 4 bins. And after that, you're going to use the marker to label them each as paper, plastic, glass, metal, and organic. And instead of throwing all of our garbage together, you're going to sort it into these 4 bins. And after that, you're going to use the marker to label them each as paper, plastic, glass, metal, and organic. And after that, you're going to sort it into these 4 bins. And after that, you're going to use the marker to label them each as paper, plastic, glass, metal, and organic. And after that, you're going to use the marker to label them each as organic. And after that, you're going to sort it into these 4 bins. And after that, you're going to use the marker to label them each as paper, plastic, glass, metal, and organic. And after that, you're going to use the marker to label them each as organic. And
Taken into consideration, but they are going to be showcased. So we
Thank
are
you,
waiting
Maria.
for your amazing creations and art projects.
Thank you, Maria. And I need to mention that upon your request, the deadline is postponed to the 8th of April. So, as Maria said, we are waiting for your submissions. And now we can move to the next session. Don't forget to tune in to the next session next week, every Thursday at 6 p.m. And I think we reached the end of our session. Guys, what do you think? How was the session today? Eli,
Wow,
what do
this
you think?
was amazing. It was really nice. I have the pleasure to have participated.
Thank you, Eli. We had the pleasure to have you here at Story Voice. Our story friends really enjoyed the session with you. Maria, what do you think? How was the session today?
I think the session was really useful and inspiring for the kids. They learned how to sort their trash, and the activity is making them sort their trash, which is amazing and educational. It was a great session.
I definitely agree with you. Thank you, Maria. So, um, as you know, this month was all about recycling and keeping Mother Nature clean. And with you, Maria and Eli, we got the chance to learn more about this process, how to recycle. So I think our story friends can become very effective community members in the society by helping Mother Nature. So thank you, guys. And thank you to everyone who read with us, participated with us, is working on the competition and the take home activities. We really appreciate your work and thank you so much for everything you do here at Story Voice. It's a pleasure to have you here. Don't forget to stay tuned for the next session and for every session every Thursday at 6 p.m. here at Story Voice. And as we always say here at Story Voice and Teach for Lebanon and Recycler Donation with Eli and Maria, everyone has a story. Thank you guys. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Amir. Bye, Lana. Bye, Ghazal. Bye, Eli. Bye, guys. See you next week. Bye, Layan. Bye, Joyce. Thank you, everyone. See you
Bye.
next week.